Okay, hold on just a second. Now, I am not saying that the Stone Temple Pilots were grunge copycats. That being said, you can't say they didn't sound anything like Pearl Jam because they did. Scott Weiland, he had that yeah, yeah kind of sound in his voice, just like Eddie Vedder, just like Chris Cornell, just like Lane Staley. They were all doing it. Ironically, not so much Kurt Cobain, which is interesting because they kind of introduced grunge to the world, with Smells Like Teen Spirit. But they were all doing that sound, and that was kind of the calling card of the grunge sound, as well as the post-grunge sound, several years later. They had the real heavy guitars, just like Pearl Jam and Soundgarden and Alice in Chains and Nirvana. And then there's the song Plush, which has a very noticeable similarity to Even Flow by Pearl Jam. And I'm feeling freezing, rest his head, and I'm feeling freezing. You see what I'm saying? And then there's their song Creep, which when it first came on the radio, my thought was, this sounds like Nirvana. And like 10 years ago, I was driving in the car with my stepson Gavin, and Creep came on the radio, and he said, is this Nirvana? So no, they're not grunge copycats. Everybody was doing that sound at that time, and they were touring, playing all of those songs at the same time that Pearl Jam and all those other bands were in Seattle doing it. They were down in like San Diego doing it. So it's not like all of Pearl Jam's songs came out and then suddenly Stone Temple Pilots started playing all of their songs. I mean, it was kind of happening simultaneously to the best of my knowledge, but you can't say they don't sound similar.